Today we're going to talk about the lunge. We're going to go over the form first and then take you through a couple progressions with it a little bit as well too, and then just some different ways to load it. So starting with the lunge, we're going to start off with a split squat. So I'm going to have Courtney just split her feet, and then what we want to do is we want to make sure that the back knee is dropping straight to the ground and we're lowering through her hip right here. So Courtney, go ahead and come down, come right back up. And we want to make sure that her torso stays straight up. So we don't want her leaning forward. So go ahead and show that when we're kind of leaning over. A lot of people tend to do that. Could be because they're tight through the hip flexor. Could be because they're weak on the hip a little bit. Another mistake a lot of people make too is when they come down, this front heel will lift up a little bit, and we don't want that either because that puts all the pressure into that front knee there. So once we have good form here with this, we can take this into a couple different variations of lunges, and we can also start to load it a little bit. So once we have the split squat down, what we can do is then take it into a reverse lunge, where now she's going to step back. Again, we want to stay up tall, knee to the floor, keeping that heel down. From there, we can take that into a forward lunge, where she's stepping forward, coming down, back up that way. And then from there, we could actually go into a walking lunge where we're taking step after step, going across the floor, and from there. Now, say she wasn't able to do the split squat perfectly. What we could do is we could come over onto the TRX here. So let's have you turn around here, Courtney. And she could use the TRX for a little bit of assistance. So we could start with a reverse lunge, or we could start with a split squat, whichever you need. So go ahead and we'll start with the split squat first. So she's just here, coming straight up and down. Again, we're working on that form with that. And then we can take that into the reverse lunge, just where she's stepping back and bringing it up each time there. Good. So now let's just show a couple ways that we can load this. So go ahead and grab the dumbbells here, Courtney. We've got two dumbbells. We can load them at the side. So let's just go with the forward lunge, stepping forward. She's going to step forward, back up. From there, we can bring both of them up and load them in the rack position, going there, coming down. We could also bring both those overhead and just pressing them up. Now this is really challenging her core stability. Coming back up, good job. So bring us down, just take one dumbbell right now. So now we can offset the load a little bit, and we can do this from either side. We can do it from the side that she's stepping with, go ahead and step. Or we can do it, bring it over on the other side and load it that way. Forward there. It's just changing how we're loading the body a little bit. We can do the same thing by bringing it up to the chest, stepping with the leg that has the same side of the weight, and then stepping opposite to, again, changing how we're challenging the core. And the same thing can be done up overhead with one. If she can do them up, same side leg, same the other. And the last position would also be from the goblet, just where she's holding there, stepping down, back up. So that's the lunge, just some different progressions with it. Give them a try. We'll be using them in some of the group stuff.